host.
Welcome to Tekzilla, hands-on reviews of the latest tech and how to make the most out of the gear you've already got.
Whether you're a beginner, tech support for your friends and family, if you've got a question about tech or the best way to feed greens to a toddler, we've got an answer for you.
A funnel. And if we don't, we'll track down someone who does. Actually, it works really well in a smoothie.
Yeah, smoothie form?
Smoothie with spinach.
Ooh.
No, it tastes better than it sounds, trust me. I finally downloaded my digital copy of Zombieland.
Ooh, Zombieland.
My current favorite movie. Did you ever get one of those in Blu-ray where it's like enter in your code?
No.
It was the most surreal thing.
Oh, you know, I did one time. I can't remember what movie it was for, though. I did see the code, though. That's cool.
Well, it's like, gives you the code, which I'm not going to show up here, but the digital copy, I was actually really annoyed. The digital copy was on a second disc that came with the Blu-ray, but it took, you need your iTunes account to unlock it, and then it downloads it, it copies it off the DVD. It was 1.2 gigabytes. If you're gonna,
That makes sense for DVD quality.
But that's like 1/3 of the space on a DVD. Come on, a little more bandwidth would have been nice. Seeing as how it used, I'm not even downloading. It's not costing anybody. You printed the disc. It's paid for. By the way, rule number 1 of surviving Zombieland: cardio. Rule number 2: the double tap. Don't get all stingy with your bullets. Avoid becoming a human Happy Meal.
So was it worth all that effort for the digital copy?
I now have a copy on my desktop of my computer, and I can loan this to Roger.
Or me. I haven't seen it yet either.
Roger's first in line.
You told me last week that I was going to get... No, wait. What did you tell me I could watch last week? You had a disc, and you said I could watch it. And then you took... No, it wasn't you. It was my other job. Never mind. Now for something completely different. LTE long-term evolution promises a 100 megabit per second max download speed for 4G wireless networks. T-Mobile and AT&T are holding off on 2011 before they roll out their LTE networks. Verizon will be rolling out LTE in 25 odd cities later this year. They've been testing an early version in Boston and Seattle, and claims a real connection in a populated network should average 5 to 12 megabits down and 2 to 5 megabits up. Want right now.
Yes.
And if you're in the middle of nowhere or getting your 4G modem on at 3 a.m., you could max out 40 to 50 megabits per second downstream, 20 to 25 megabits up. Yeah, that's not too far ahead of the HPSA plus 3G network T-Mobile is launching.
Yeah, but it's like, it's not that far ahead. It's like a little faster.
Why are they testing it in San Francisco?
Nobody testing it in San Francisco because San Francisco has conclusively proved it can crush any new network technology.
Exactly, we should stress test.
The problem is actually all the rock in the hills makes us the RF
You know, I keep telling people that, and they're like, no, that's not why. That's not really why. I'm like, no, it is. There is a geographical problem with living in a city that is full of giant hills.
Giant rock-filled hills. Much like living in parts of West Virginia where they have giant rock-filled hills.
Stupid hills.
Now, Kansas, that's a nice flat place.
Nice and flat.
Good
Connecticut
for the RF.
was pretty
Eastern
flat
Colorado?
Too. Connecticut was pretty nice and flat.
But the population density isn't super low.
No, it's
Because when you
pretty
get like
high.
flat, empty space and low population density, you get superior
Less density
bandwidth.
of iPhone users, though.
Yeah.
Perhaps. Anyway.
Kill an iPhone user, download faster.
See how that all works out?